times right now, and many of us are frightened of the unknown. And just imagine going through a family struggle, such as a divorce during these unsettling times. Well, here to talk more about that is Eric Trosch with Conrad, Trosch, and Kimmy. And Eric, divorce can be very, very scary and on so many different levels, but especially during difficult times such as this pandemic. Can you share some insight for those who may be thinking about this right now?
Yeah, so you're right. Right now, it's a very fearful time people are going through. And generally with divorce, we see a lot of high volume come up in two particular times. One is in January when people have been cooped up, visiting family, living in small spaces. And then the second time was a high call volume is right before school starting. And right now, both those things are happening. People have been in quarantine for 6 months. They've been cooped up. Their marital problems are being highlighted. People are having a hard time getting along. On top of that, we have the schools. And you know the schools right now are all up in the air. And people have a lot of questions and concerns because they want what's best for their kids. The last thing that happens, this is a perfect storm. You add the fear of COVID and all this together, and it's leading people to make the decision to try and go through a divorce or resolve their custody issues now.
Well, you can imagine all the stress that you just outlined and anxiety couples are under. So couples really need someone to guide them through this entire process. Is that correct?
Yes. The people are oftentimes looking for somebody that's not only just an advocate for them, that can go out there and fight for them, but also somebody that's an advisor, somebody that will actually help them and guide them through this process. Now, as an advocate, lawyers need to have all the tools in the toolbox, let's say. So sometimes people come in, generally, I want you to be a hammer. But hammers only work for nails. And I like to have all the tools in our toolbox. And sometimes you need a screwdriver to get the screw out. Using a hammer can make a mess.
Well, Eric, you are the co-author of a book called Divorce in North Carolina. It is filled with hundreds of questions that you've been asked over so many years. What will readers learn?
Well, I love educating my clients. The most important thing for somebody going through this scary situation is to become educated. Now, I can't make them a lawyer, but I can at least help them understand the process and what's going on. Now, this book answers hundreds of questions that people have asked me over the years, and I wanted to make sure that people could understand what they're facing and also simple answers to some of their legal questions so they don't have to go ask a lawyer.
Well, COVID-19 has everybody stressed out, and you can only imagine what people are going through with all this transition. So my question to you is, sir, how are you helping clients cope?
Well, people are really stressed right now, and it's taking a lot more of the advisor role that I talked about earlier. People want to come in and say, what I do is I don't do things much different, but I do a long and lengthy goal-setting meeting. And I do that so I can get a handling and understanding about what people want to do. This helps me better represent them and help get what they want.
I'm just curious, what is the most common question that you are asked?
Well, in line with that goal meeting, people always, almost every single client at some point will say, what would you do if you were in my shoes? And obviously, I can't, I don't have the same experiences they have. I haven't walked in their shoes. I haven't fought their fights. I haven't walked their walk. But what I can do is if I take enough time at the front end with that lengthy goal meeting, then I can understand what they want. And then I can help them, guide them on the path to get to the goals that they want. So I can kind of answer what I do if I was in their shoes by what they told me.
So you can order a copy of Divorce in North Carolina on Amazon, all right? Or receive a free copy with a paid consultation. To book an appointment, call 704-553-8221. That's 704-553-8221. Or you can reach them online at ctklawyers.com, ctklawyers.com. Eric, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Eugene. I really appreciate it.